I just drew this diagram. It's kind of quick and dirty to give you kind of an idea how everything is connecting from your IC to the board and then out to your various components. And since there's only 3 connections, it's fairly easy. It's fairly it's an easy board basically. I'm looking at this. I drew this diagram, so I'm looking at the black on the board here. I am looking down. So like this chip right here, if you can kind of see, the legs match up perfectly. I didn't do it from the back side where the metal is. I didn't do it from here. I did it from here. So that way you can kind of have a nice idea. So this first pin, which will be left, because I'm upside down here, this first pin connects under the board to your port. So this IC is number 16, and this right side, if you can, I'll show you, this right pin here connects to this port right here, which is where you unplug the wire that's going out to port 16, you know, for your light control, for your light strand outside or wherever you put them. The middle pin, which is the middle pin right here, just trying to check, the middle pin goes through the board and it connects to this land right here, if you can kind of see where this little block is, and this connects to this fuse, which your fuse is right here. So basically this land goes, this is where your energized 120 volts is coming in and goes to that middle pin all the time. The next pin, which would be the right side pin, connects to this little resistor. If you can kind of see, there's little tiny resistors on all these pins here on top of the board. So this pin will connect to this side of this resistor, and then this resistor goes on into the rest of the board. But anyway, that's basically what you need to do. I want you to do this because you don't want to do all this over again and have to take this thing apart and redo everything all over again. This is what you need to do after you get all your ICs installed in the board. Check them out. So hopefully this helps. You can still see that. Yeah, hopefully this helps with testing all these to make sure you have continuity. And you know, sometimes you might have a bad resistor and this resistor is open. You know, that's not uncommon for that to happen. So, but everything worked on this board except for I was getting leaking on these ICs where I had about 3 or 4 channels, 4 or 5, I think it was 3 or 4, 4 or 5 channels that were staying on. Some of them were like 10% lit, 20% lit. Others were like 70, 80%. I mean, they're almost on completely. So hopefully this will help you, you know, check your connections from your IC to the parts of the board, and then that way you know that you've got all your connections right. So hopefully when you connect it back up, you don't have any issues. All your lights will work, and your AC controllers are working great. Okay.